everybody, Erica Serwin here from Peak Buckaroo Designs. I have a fun little back to school treat this week on my blog. I've got all kinds of back to school projects and this is my first one. I love this globe die from the Beautiful World bundle, and I wanted it to look kind of like a globe that you'd find in a primary classroom. So I have used garden green and balmy blue to do that. Now, can you guess what's inside? It's actually something new that I had never seen at the store before. Krispy Kreme Doughnut Bites. Hello. Who would not love that with their coffee in the morning? I know the teachers definitely would love that. I found these at Walmart. They were actually several varieties, like 6 or 7 different kinds of little donut bites. And so I got the chocolate because those look the most delicious. So here they are, and I have designed this box to fit exactly the right size, exactly to fit that. All right, let's make the box first. Now, all of the measurements and the information on this project are over on my blog. I have a PDF that looks just like this, and you can get all the measurements and the product information from this PDF. Just click the link here on YouTube, hop over to my blog, and you'll find it under the last photo. There are also 2 other back to school projects on this post if you're looking for more projects. All right, so you're gonna get your Simply Scored. Let's move these out of the way. And you need a piece of Bumblebee cardstock. This is one of our new in colors, and it measures 8.5 by 9 3/4. We're gonna score the long side at 1 3/8. 3/8 is 1, 2, 3 ticks after the 1, and 8 3/8. 1, 2, 3, same thing. Now turn it to the short side, and again, score it at 1 3/8, 3 7/8, 5 1/4, and 7 3/4. All right, now you want to grab your bone folder, and we're going to burnish all these lines, make them nice and crisp so that our box goes together really well. This is a larger box. I've never made a box quite this size before. I love to find treats to make boxes that fit them. All right, so here we go. Now, grab your scissors, and along the short side, we're gonna cut all of the score lines up to the horizontal score line. Okay. Now this one, the skinny tab, we're gonna cut that off. All right. Now you're gonna come back to those squares, and you're gonna cut the corners. Cut a sliver off of each one. All right. Now flip it over and do the same thing. Cut all the score lines up to the horizontal score line. Cut the short tab off. And come back to your squares and just cut them at an angle. All right, so this is what your piece looks like so far. Now, this is the tab that's going to tuck into our box. We're going to cut that at an angle. That's going to make it fit nicely. Okay, so cut those at an angle. Now I'm going to grab my bigger scissors. These tabs right here on either side of that skinny tab, I want you to just cut them in half. Okay, just cut them right in half. And then also, let's cut the corners on those. Like that, and like that. Now, I'm going to set this down. If you want to pause the video to look at it while you cut yours, you can do that. All right, now I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus to assemble this box. I'm going to put it on the outside of these 4 squares. This is our new really strong adhesive, and I am really enjoying it. I like having it in a dispenser so I can just roll it. All right, now fold these in and up into the sides. There you go. And look, there's your box. And that's gonna close right down in there perfectly. All right, let's put our donut bites in and get our box nice and square. There we go. All right, now let's make the cute little sign for the top. I have got a piece of Balmy Blue and a piece of Whisper White. Those are going to be the background pieces. I've also got our pieces to be die cut. I'm going to use the globe. I'm going to use the one with the United States on it, and we're going to do that in Garden Green. And we're going to do the outline of the globe in Balmy Blue. Now this heart is from the Be Mine stitched heart die, so we're going to do that in Real Red, and the base in the new brushed metallic cardstock. Okay, let's bring over our new cut and emboss machine, and we're going to line all of these up here. And cut them all at once. Now I've got my 1 and 2 platforms there, and I'm just going to put these clear plates on top and run it through. Let's see what we got. All right, there's the base, and we've got the earth outline that I just dropped on the ground, and we've got our world outline and our heart. Now, one thing that I just realized I forgot to do was to use my adhesive sheets. I like to use adhesive sheets on things like this, but you have to remember to do it before you cut it. So if you are like me and you forget, don't worry, you can just use your Tombow glue. Okay, let's get all those out. Get our Tombow or your fine tip glue, whichever you prefer. And I'm just going to lightly put my glue around like that. And let's lay that over like that. Now I'm going to stick that, whoops. I'm going to stick that, come on, heart on there with a dimensional, which is going to be another layer of adhesive. Like that. I'm going to get my Wink of Stella. I wanted that heart to be kind of shiny. So let's do that. Adding a little Wink of Stella. All right, we're going to cut 2 pieces of Designer Series paper with our Pick a Banners punch. This is Balmy Blue Designer Series paper from the Subtles DSP stack. And this is Garden Green from the Regals Designer Series stack. They're both 1 inches by about 4.5, 4 1/4. I staggered them just a bit so that they would not be exactly the same length. All right, now let's put our Whisper White piece on our Balmy Blue piece, like that. And let's stamp. The sentiment is from the same stamp set that goes with the dies, Beautiful World. I'm gonna do that. Whoops, we've got a little bit of something. Let's pull it off so that we don't get a. All right, now let's put these on here. We'll put the long one down here on the bottom and the short one right here, like that. And then let's put our stand, our globe stand, on here, down like that, kind of at an angle. And we will put our globe right here, like that. And let's put it on our box. Let's see, let's use some more Stampin' Seal Plus. And lay that right there. And last but not least, how about a gingham bow? Bumblebee gingham ribbon. perfect. The best thing of the Stampin' Up! Catalog is that you can find so many coordinating colors in different projects. So we've got the perfect ribbon to match our bumblebee cardstock. All right, take that off, set that right there, and there you go. The perfect teacher treat. This could be for back to school, teacher appreciation, any time of the year you think your teacher might need a little pick-me-up. All right, hop over, grab that PDF. It's got all the products as well as those measurements that you'll need for this box. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.